Manzana presents. The basic pen function in Workbook is one of the tools you'll find yourself continually using. The pen tool is found up here in the toolbars and is represented by the pencil icon. If you can't see the pencil icon or the toolbars it's attached to, it's probably not turned on. To do that, head up to View, go down to Toolbars, go down to Mode Select. If it's not got a tick next to it, it means it isn't turned on. Simply click on Mode Select to turn it on. To engage the pencil, simply click on Pencil and you're away. Now, there are multiple ways of editing the colour, size and points of the pen. You can do this initially by clicking on the pen again. A little window will then appear. This window displays what the pen will look like when used. As you can see here, the pen is moderately thick in a darker green. Also appears is an edit button. Once clicked upon, this opens up the tool edit bar. This is where I can change the dimension of the pen stroke I'm using. If I click on stroke here, I can choose the colour I want to use. If I head back to stroke again, click on it and head to more colours, I can then choose my own custom colour. Simply click on the custom colour square, grab this little middle part here of the wheel and drag it around. If I want a dark red, I drag it to the red area and pull my lightness down. As you can see here, I have my current colour over here, and then I simply click Save, and there is my new colour. Click OK, and in my preview window over here I can see that I've got my new dark red. If I want to change the size of the pen, I simply click on stroke width and choose if I want a thin pen, moderately thin, medium, getting larger, or a fat pen. Stroke style changes the style of the pen. Here I have a straight line, here I have a semi-disjointed, here I have dots, and here I have different variations of spotted lines. Next to that I have the start marker, and this is what appears when you first touch the page. I have a backwards arrow or a circle, square or a diamond. And of course end marker next to it is what appears once I lift my pen off the workbook page. It can end in an arrow, circle, square or diamond again. Then next to that we have the opacity. The opacity pretty much looks at how thick the colour is. If I go for a very low opacity, it'll look very see-through and very watered down. Once I've chosen the combination I want, I simply click OK, and I can go back to drawing again. And there's my line. To change the pen when I'm using it, I can head up to the Property Select toolbar, which is up here. If you cannot see it, then it's highly likely it's not turned on. If you head back to View, down to Toolbars, and head down to Property Select, you'll notice that it's either ticked or not ticked. If it's not ticked, simply click on it, and that will engage the Property Select. Now the Property Select toolbar is exactly the same as the Edit button toolbar we just saw before. Here we have the stroke colour, which we can choose again. We have line thickness. We have the stroke style. We have the start marker. And we have the end marker, and of course the opacity. And that is how you access the pen in its various editable forms.